Wagwan Beautiful people, welcome to yet another video. I hope you guys are feeling good. I am glad to be back with another video, and we are back. Of course, it has been a while. I have missed you guys so much. So much has happened. We have won the Club World Cup. Yes, just as I predicted, guys, and it feels good to be back. I am back representing, with the third kids, and I'm just a bit excited. I'm a tad bit excited to be back. Feel good to be back. I mean, in terms of Chelsea, we were on a big break, and I guess I took the break also. I mean, the Club World Cup win was just great. The first goal from Lukaku, second goal from Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz now has a reputation of scoring our final and very most important goals. He has succeeded in his career. The money that we paid for him has been paid off, and it's a gem to have Kai Havertz in our team. Now, I am so glad we won the Club World Cup. Now, we have some very important games in front of us. Now, we have the Champions League coming up, but right up on Saturday, tomorrow, we will be having the first Premier League game. It has been a while, y'all. It has been a while. I am glad we are back with some action. This time we'll be facing Crystal Palace, and of course, we are still ranked, I think, third, and we'll need to work hard. Of course, Man United finally collected a win. Finally, after I don't know how long, and they feel a bit confident, but I don't think it will last a while. I mean, teams lose, teams wins, but for Man United, I feel like they should just calm down, yeah. But they're in the race for the top four. Will they make it to the top four? For Chelsea, I think we should be aiming for top three at this moment. I mean, in terms of Liverpool are just Liverpool and Man City are just on their own, and we are just leading the rest. So I guess that is our stance right now. But if you enjoyed the content, I'll be doing my preview for the Crystal Palace versus Chelsea game happening tomorrow at Selhurst Park. We'll be going away, so it's going to be an interesting one. Now, it will be interesting to see who Thomas Tuchel will start. Will he finally be giving Timo Werner time? Of course, our front three area is packed with individual talent. Will Ziyech be starting? I mean, Ziyech has been playing really well, and will we be seeing some new faces? Of course, in terms of training, Lewis Hall and Harveyville both trained with the first team, so can we see possibly an introduction of new players coming into this game? Of course, in the last game, Kennedy was a substitution. Now, will he be making his debut? So I will be giving you some Chelsea news. I'll be giving you my starting 11, and of course, my score predictions. So if you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing and turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Let's jump right into it. So in terms of Chelsea news, of course, the major one was we won Club World Cup. This is still news by now, but I will still mention it because I did not do a video about it. I am absolutely sorry, but I am super proud of our club that we won the Club World Cup. Of course, we had not won this title before. Winning it was such a great moment. The goal from Lukaku, finally trying to redeem himself, but of course it will take a while before the fans warm up to him. I mean, his saga is different. And in terms of Kai Havertz, as I said, Kai Havertz just gave us the two most important goals of his career, of the team, and I cannot be more happy that we have Kai Havertz. Then in terms of the other players, now Cesar Azpilicueta, of course, he has won everything. This is what I've been seeing on my timeline 24/7. He has won everything. Champions League, Premier League, Club World Cup. There's so many. I cannot even mention all of them, but congratulations to Azpilicueta for his win. As the captain of Chelsea, he really sets a very important role. He sets a very good example. I feel like in terms of his leadership skills, I mean, the guy is so disciplined. He wears jeans and still tucks in his jeans. So, but it's still his way of style. So, that is in terms of Club World Cup, Azpilicueta. Other players, we also have Reece James. Now, Reece James, he's working hard to recover to be able to play on 27th, the final of the Carabao Cup. We'll be facing Liverpool, and Reece James is targeting this game to be able to come back. And I mean, it would be great to have Reece James come back. I don't think he'll be able to start. It will take a while for him to get back his form, but we miss you, and we cannot wait to have you on the pitch. So RLC is back in training, but I still think Thomas Tuchel mentioned he still has a bit of pain when he plays in his Achilles. Achilles, however you want to mention it. So Mason Mount is out, and I mean Mason Mount picks up an injury in the Club World Cup, so he's out I think for the next 2 weeks. So we'll be missing Mason Mount for a while. So that is in terms of the players. In terms of my starting 11, now we'll be facing Crystal Palace. We're meeting the likes of Conor Gallagher, I mean our player who has gone on loan, and it would be nice to see how he plays against his team. Now, do you think he's going to possibly side with Chelsea? You know, the love of his life, the club that gave him the opportunity to get to where he is. I'm just joking, guys, but let's see what happens tomorrow. Some very important players. Zaha, will be meeting Zaha, a very great player also. So it's going to be a very interesting game tomorrow, and I cannot wait to see how the team performs. So for my starting 11, I'll be going with a 4-2-2-2 formation. I feel like this is in terms of inclusiveness of the players, and in terms, due to the fact that we don't have wing backs, I feel like the 4-2-2-2 formation will suit us well. Now, against Tottenham, it worked well. In the Club World Cup, we reverted to the 3-4-2-1 formation. I thought it worked well for us, although in the second half, Palmeiras really did well, and they put on a fight. Yeah, so in terms of my starting 11, let's jump right into it. I will be having with Mendy in goal, and for the back four, I'll be having Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Trevor Chalobah, and Malang Sarr. Then for the other two, I will be having, for the midfield, I'll be having Kante and Kovacic. Right next to the two midfielders, I will be having Callum Hudson-Odoi, and I'll be having Timo. I feel like this would be a very great game to bring Timo. Now, I know I'm not for experimenting with players, but oh, what will happen? I am all for experimenting with players, but at the same time, it cannot be against a strong team. Now, Crystal Palace might not be the best team, but they are a strong team. They have some very great individual talents, as I mentioned. Zaha, Conor Gallagher. So this game will definitely be a tough one. So is this a game whereby we introduce players to give experiments? Possibly, but if it's not working out, let's not do it. Let us release the players, okay? And then I will be having up front Kai Havertz and Lukaku. Of course, Kai Havertz has proved himself. I don't think he needs to prove himself anymore. So that is in terms of the starting 11. Who do you think will start tomorrow? I mean, Crystal Palace, how do you think will fare? For my score prediction, I am predicting a very tough game. It might end in a draw. I mean, that is the usual for the Premier League goal prediction, scores, results. That's how it is. I mean, you cannot expect anything better than a draw. So I do not know whether I should raise my expectations to be expecting a win. But to be honest, guys, I honestly see a draw. Yes, we just won the Club World Cup. Yes, we're feeling like we're on ecstasy, but I see a draw because Crystal Palace will definitely want to score, and it's gonna be a tough one. So a possible draw or win, but I see a 1-1 win, a 1-1 draw for me is what I see will most likely be. So that is my score prediction. Tell me your score prediction in the comment section down below, and tell me who you think will be the first person to score. So that's my video. If you enjoyed the content, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up, share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. I'll be seeing you in my next video.